Welcome in, Mega. I hope work's going all right for you. Logster, I appreciate you being here, man. Helping with the shoutouts and stuff. We'll be coming on the screen in just a moment. Oh, excuse me. Crazy Bisha, how you doing tonight? Welcome in. Good to see you. That's kind of why I said it was good till tomorrow, Eb.
Oh, it's done. Both of them.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
I forgot that I moved my camera way the hell over there. So let me just move that. Sweet. I'm here.
And there we are. How's everybody doing today? I know Mega's doing his work lurk. Crazy Bisha, how you doing? Logster, I appreciate you coming in here and helping with mod duties. Hope your week's going all right. Is the music too loud? Just right? I need some feedback here. Grim, what's up? How's the audio sounding? Music is just right? Alright.
It's not Thanksgiving. Why do we have what are you thankful for? Rude.
We thought about it, Mega. We just gotta figure out how to set it up properly that'll pick us up.
I was gonna say my audio sounds pretty damn good this week.
Awesome. I'm glad it's working out good. Logster says music sound and everything's good.
Yeah, no, I unmuted stream. My microphone's really good. Like, we're equal.
Good. So what's everybody been up to? Still hear both. What? Hear you? I can't. You're working. It's Megs. Welcome in. How you doing? Megs, Meg. I think it's Megs if I remember correctly. I think that's one of Blast and Fox's people.
I don't know, double E will always be an E, so it's me.
Okay.
And a double E lobster. I need to.
Me as in me. Alright, gotcha. My bad.
See, it is me.
So, how you doing? And was I right on how you found us? Are you coming over from Blast and Fox community?
Regardless.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Regardless, we appreciate you being here.
You're good. Fox and Blast, yes, awesome. I am looking forward to interviewing them here in about 20 minutes. But how's your week going so far?
Your camera does catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Noise.
What, Head Reaper?
We got enough with Tuesdays.
I mean, I just need to be in the loop if I'm taking over something. How's it going, Head Reaper? Just want it to be Friday. Look forward to Friday every week. Hell yeah, I understand that. I'm actually
Don't we
off this
all?
Friday and work Saturday, so
Oh yeah, Saturday. Never mind.
Head Reaper, I know you're screwing with us now. All over the Discords and people are talking about it. Yeah, right. Everything's fine, man. Mega even said no that I'm not taking over anything on Saturdays. Aw, fuck you, Fletchender.
Plus, you just said no fuck you, RJ.
You just said no fuck, Jay.
I almost asked you what day
Oh
it
man,
was.
I almost asked you what day it was.
Oh, it's been that kind of Tuesday, man.
Oh god. Oh, kind of Tuesday, man. That kind of.
Alright, my Discord's lagging.
Is it your Discord or mine?
Mine.
Definitely is yours.
Your Discord?
Mine's at like 1 bar.
Mine's at 1 bar too.
Definitely is yours.
Shit.
It's at like 1 bar. So what?
Oh god, my phone's at like 10%. Man.
Oh, it's at like
Alright, Head Reaper, I'll look into it later.
16.
If y'all can bear with us, Discord is acting a little wonky right now. Alright, Logster, appreciate you, man.
It's a little dumb today.
I don't understand what Discord's doing here. It's gotta be due to the damn update. Give me a second, y'all gonna see my settings. Excuse me. Head Reaper, quit trolling.
Clarification for anybody that's confused. No, podcast stays the same as it is now.
It'll just be running in Grimm's channel every Saturday for a little bit.
Exactly.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out why my Discord decided to act stupid. It's working better now, so we should be alright, hopefully. So, what's everybody up to this evening?
Anybody do anything fun today? I say fun. I use the term loosely. Anything interesting?
I don't troll you like that. I troll you with jump scares and shots.
Very big difference.
As soon as Head Reaper went live last night, I made him do a shot.
Doesn't surprise me.
Mega said he's not talking in your stream again for a month now.
And your snooze for 5
I love it.
minutes.
Jack and Storm, what's up?
Hey yo.
You are free to troll, but I don't troll you like that. What's new? By the way, did Migs ever get the shout out fixed?
Head Reaper.
Negative. Head Reaper, what the hell are you doing? 5 tier 1s, I appreciate you, but you ain't gotta do all that. I'm trying to do my job half-ass. Can you let me screw it up along? Okay. If you want, Graham. I didn't get mad. I was just trying to make sure nobody else thought that was true and expected something that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. Y'all fucked up.
Oh, we do this kind of shit all the time, Bisha. Troll Grimmy's naked watching this.
I don't think that's true.
Wait, what? Why are we doing the big shout out? Okay. I'm a little confuzzled there. No worries. How the fuck do you know there is an AC in my window? Because you told us all, Graham.
Right?
Oh, Dragonstorm's still non-affiliate? My
Okay.
bad, I did not realize that. I did not realize they were still not an affiliate. I'll have to do better about that. Probably got a wife beater on in his boxers with a cig and a beer.
Shower curtain.
And a bear. Cooling down my udders. Oh god. But evidently Grim has a bear now. I love it.
If only it's a bearskin rug. Then it needs a fireplace and bam! Can't afford beer, but he can afford a bear. That'll make sense.
Go ahead and start the can collection. That sucks you people. Nah, they do it all the time. They're used to it. Lights. That's all.
I just double checking.
I appreciate it. The bear came with the boxings. Wednesday, how's it going?
Hello, Wednesday. How are you?
9 p.m. EST. Okay, so you'll be going live in just over an hour. All right. Sorry about the dogs in the background. We have somebody coming up to the house.
Yeah. Young dirty dogs.
It's green and see-through. It's going working on the baby registry? Hell yeah.
Animated overlay.
Nice.
Woohoo.
Animated
Is rough if you've got trash internet, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Whether designing or
using.
it's trash.
Fire yourself.
Grim. Fire.
Grim, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Hey, did you even notice
What? The dice?
the 2 sets?
I didn't realize. I didn't recognize the second set was there.
Yeah.
My bad.
We both have 2 sets on our shelves. It was really hard to pick 2 sets for me. Just saying.
Hey Ben, how you doing?
Hey, yo, Ben.
Well, Bisha, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that really matters.
Hey,
Hurley, what's up?
Harley.
How's work going? I'm pretty sure you're at work right now.
Our mods are doing lackluster. I'm kidding.
No, Grim's just mad because I shouted somebody out again. Nothing wrong with that. It's going. It's going. Get ready to have some fun tonight. Excuse me.
Silly little bastard.
Alright. Here, what's the cooldown?
Alright guys, we're going to have an ad here in just about a minute. Shouldn't be long. Next week is a real challenge. I had to meet my grandmother came in to talk to us.
We had to. Sorry, that was really pale. I'll bad.
OP names only. How's it going? I thought you were following before.
OP names
Did Twitch do the dumb?
Hello. No, Head Reaper. No.
I thought you were for sure, OP. Maybe Twitch did the dumb. Every now and then Twitch unfollows people for you without you wanting them to. It happens quite often.
It happens.
It's happened to me several times. I go into somewhere like I know I'm following. I've been following for a while, and then and Discord acting a fool again.
I don't think that's true, Henry, because mine
Nope.
I don't think that's true, Head Reaper, because mine does that, and I'm following under 500. If I'm honest.
I'm following under 100 if I'm being honest. So.
I wasn't gonna call myself out with the amount.
I wasn't gonna call myself out with the amount of the amount of full, like exact number, because it looks bad.
Head Reaper, I have not unfollowed you
Well,
yet,
fuck time.
but just for that I might.
Okay, if I'm honest, I think I have jokingly unfollowed and refollowed either Mega or
Okay, if I'm on, I think I jokingly followed and read either Mega or both.
Yeah, I'm top 100 for RJ. Yes, you are, Mega. Yes, you are, Mega. What the fuck is going on, Discord? What's up, Munchkin?
Oh, well, you might not find it in there.
Yeah, Discord's acting up. I'm trying to figure out why.
Ugh.
Alright, guys, bear with me. Discord's going to have to shut down and relaunch.
I don't know if it's from in this closet or one of her closets.
Alright, like I said, just bear with us for a moment, please. I'm closing out Discord right now and going back into it. Alright, let's see how it does now. Well, still reading yellow. Oh, back to green. Let's see how this does. Discord had an update today and it changed all my settings again, so I have to remember what I had off to make it run smoother. So, anybody got any big plans coming up soon outside of Christmas in about 27 days?
Right here. In the game room doorway. It's locked.
Welcome back, Lobster.
Cannot erase it. It's locked in. It's my dry erase board, though. You can't take it.
Oh, man.
No, it is. Yeah.
Maybe?
You're still thinking
What's the
about it.
maybe, Head Reaper?
I have backup. Hold on, I want to look for something real quick. No. Okay, fine.
No,
Jeez,
what are you
we'll
gonna look
go.
for?
It's gonna look for your holiday mat. So we could take your Halloween one.
Where's that?
Well, I thought we put it in this closet.
Are you kidding me? It wouldn't fit in that closet.
Well, that closet's
One
jam-packed
thing I haven't
full.
done now
Well,
for
she
2
made
years.
me read
Okay. You want to elaborate, Head Reaper? Is it just you streaming? Have you been streaming for 2 years? Like, is your anniversary coming up? Or do you have something else you do every December? Dude, I'm asking you. Let it out.
Just tell us.
The no self promo thing is more for first time chatters coming in here, and the first thing they do is, "Hey, can you come check me out?" Like, no,
Yeah,
that's not how you go about
rude.
this.
That's bad manners.
But I have to put it there to cover my own ass.
Didn't your mama teach you any damn home training?
Reaper Christmas. Okay, explain a little bit about this while we wait on our interviewees to come on in. Another ad break? What the hell?
Dude, you've got ads ridiculously.
They shouldn't be.
I wonder if Twitch did an automatic
Blastoise!
ad thing. Hey, yo, blast.
Well, there's one of our interviewees.
Bad manners is like pissing on mom's clean dishes.
Oh,
Bad
God
manners
damn
is
it.
leaving the door open with the heat running or the AC running. Just don't do it.
A lot of people got pushed around again. Alright, stream may lag a bit while I double check this. Because it's gonna irritate the hell out of me if Twitch keeps doing this shit.
I can't type. Bam, bam.
Twitch, go to my damn dashboard. Come on.
Buffer, buffer, buffer,
Ay, ay,
buffer,
ay.
buffer, buffer.
Let's see here. They completely moved where ads was in it too. Alright. They changed a few things. Evidently, there's a bunch of new stuff in here.
There we go. Thank you, camera. It's a big giveaway I do for December where I dress as Santa and give bits, subs, and thinking Amazon card or two this year.
Very nice.
Oh, okay.
Yes, blessed. Y'all more than welcome to join the channel we're in.
Absolutely, just hop on in. You.
See, no, it's supposed to be.
My camera fucking hates
It's
me.
supposed to be fucking half a minute per hour. Hmm.
Hey yo.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
What's up, y'all?
That's welcome in. How y'all doing?
What up?
Give me a second. I may have to turn y'all up
Good,
in
how are you
Discord because
guys?
we haven't talked in the Discord yet, and I want to make sure everybody can hear y'all.
Doing good.
Doing good. If y'all don't mind cutting on your cameras, it would be greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Okay, that song's a little bit loud. Let me turn that down just a wee bit. So, Fox, how was work? I know you got off about an hour ago.
It wasn't terrible.
Wasn't terrible. No, that's good.
No.
I had an eye doctor's appointment in the middle of it.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We sure did.
Okay, guys, music's gonna go a little quiet because Fox is a little quiet, so I want to make sure everybody can hear her.
Oh, that could be my fault. I might not be talking into my microphone.
Well,
I do
first
that.
off, I want to say thank you both for coming on.
Of
Um,
course.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'm
thanks
a
for having
little.
us.
It's a pleasure. I'm a little jealous that y'all have your own rooms. Mercy and I sit side by side, so you're gonna get an echo. Sorry.
Not much I
No,
can do.
That's okay. It's just we have a 2-bedroom, and it just makes sense
Fair enough.
until we
So-
have kids, and then we're gonna be stuck in the same room.
You say that like it's planned out.
It's in the cards, just not yet.
Very nice. Nothing wrong with that.
It's in the plans. We just don't know when it's happening.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Surviving the first part of living together for the first time first.
Yes.
So, Logstreet, yes, they're
adjustment.
newer to Reaper Central. I've been following Blast for a little while now, and I've met Fox a little while after that on his stream. But I just think they're really great content creators, and I like to spread out and interview people not just from the community. I had them join for the interview, and if they choose to stay and hang out with us, awesome. If not, we understand. Alright, so we're going to start off with, I'm going to ask each of you what got you into streaming, and do you remember how it felt when you first did your first stream?
You want me to go first, Sunny?
Yep, do it.
Okay. So my brother actually got me into streaming. He had brought up the one day how funny everything was and how we always had a lot of really good laughs and that I was easily jump scared and stuff like that. So he brought up Phasmophobia, which is actually the first game that I ever streamed, which was fun. But that's what got me into it, and the reason I stuck through it is my brother is no longer around. So it's streaming is one of those things that like I can do to be closer to him. So it's one of those things like I want to have a piece like a piece of it like every single week if I can. If not, I'm okay with it. But I mean, look at what streaming has given me so far. I mean, I would not be here.
Fair enough, fair enough. Give me a second. I'm going to have to turn off the music and see if my Discord quits lagging, because for some reason Discord's being stupid tonight.
What's weird is every time yours goes red, mine
What's
goes
weird is every time yours goes red, mine goes red. And we're on 2 different lines. I'm not understanding this logic.
I don't know. I'm wondering if it's not a server issue for Discord.
Possible.
Have y'all seen any Discord issues today, or have you not really been in it?
I have not been using Discord today.
Okay,
God.
I've been working and then I made dinner, so I have no idea.
fair enough. But that's cool that your brother got you into it. I'm sorry to hear about him no longer being here, but at least it's something that helps you
Okay.
kind of feel closer to him with it.
It helps me cope.
Nothing wrong with that. Blessed. And what about you?
So it was kind of almost like a spur of the moment choice for me because back in December of 21, I moved from Nebraska down to Texas for work. And I didn't have any family or any friends down in Texas, so it was just like my team at work, and we didn't have a whole lot of things in common for me to like go hang out with them outside of work type of deal. Not till towards the end we got some new guys, but so I was always loved playing video games. I had never even really watched Twitch before I started streaming myself, but I think it was me and my buddy Charizard actually just talked about that Twitch worked on your Xbox because back then I was gaming on an Xbox. So I just ran it. I was just like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's turn it on and see how it goes. Then I found out that I can plug in my work camera with the USB into my Xbox. Then I got a camera, and then it all just kind of took off from there. I got this random guy named Gary Carves. He hasn't been around on Twitch. He does a lot of like wood carvings and stuff. He actually carved me an owl out of a log of wood that we have in the living room. But he came in. First thing he says in my chat was, "Do you know that a fish can hear your thoughts underwater right before you sneeze?" And then from there, he just like stayed in my chat quite a few times and brought me into this big Discord community. And that's just really what kind of took off my streaming from there.
Very nice.
That's a hell of a question.
That's a hell of an
Yeah.
opener.
That was his first time chat.
Definitely makes
It's
you
funny.
remember him.
That
So
was
we
hilarious.
both actually started. We both started on console too, because I started on PlayStation. I did a 24-hour charity stream with one of my best friends at the time, and it was on PlayStation. I didn't have a PC yet, and then I switched to a gaming laptop before I got an actual PC.
Very nice. So
He skipped the laptop part. He just jumped straight to the PC.
I did.
nothing wrong
I
with
went
that.
all out.
Yeah, I didn't even stream until I had a PC.
Yeah.
Looking back, would you go back to console, or do you believe PC's better?
Oh god, PC's so much better when it comes to streaming. So many more like
I'll never.
being able to make things different than other even like a lot more.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second here, guys. My Discord's acting up again.
Something funky's going on with Discord.
Some funky's going with Discord.
I just turned hardware acceleration off. Come on now.
Does it just keep enabling things?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Just keep
What happened?
things. And I'm like, oh, God.
Every
So
30 seconds he's gonna have to go
At
check
least.
the settings aren't swapped.
Every seconds he's gonna check the swap.
It's not one thing, it's another.
And
Alright.
if it's something, it's enough.
Let's see if it'll level out now. I'm sorry I'm having tech issues tonight, guys.
Get an internet is.
I'm sorry, what was that, Blast? Or did,
Okay.
We have trash internet.
we do have very trash internet, but it should not be doing this.
No, it's just
It's never been this
No, it's
bad.
this bad now.
and of course it had to be on the night that you were most excited
And
for.
of course, it had to be on the
No
night you were
kidding.
most excited for.
I'm assuming we're breaking up pretty good for y'all too.
That's how it always works, right?
Yeah, like our buddy Mr.
Yeah.
Grimm in chat says, are you a streamer if you're not having tech issues?
And it's a valid point.
And it's a valid point.
It is. Crap. What on earth? Do I turn the streamer mode thing back on. Where the hell is it? Oh, down there.
Should be good now.
All
I'm
right.
back in the green.
We'll see how this goes now. I'm sorry. It's aggravating me right now.
No, you're
I don't know
good.
what is going on.
So, Blast, you said PC is much better. Fox, I don't believe we got to hear your response.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'll never go back to console. Ever. I don't even own a console anymore.
Fair enough.
Fair.
All right.
We do have my old Xbox One in our living room solely as a DVD player if our internet doesn't work.
Nothing wrong with
Like
that at
last
all.
Sunday.
It's always good to have a backup.
Well, that's why I kept all my DVDs. So one of my shelves behind me, well, I have one of Junior's chair and my sweater on it, but one of the shelves behind me has a bunch of DVDs just in case. DVDs and Blu-rays. So.
Okay. Now,
when in doubt.
I've been wanting to ask this for a while now, because I know he was in Texas. I know you were from Pennsylvania. How the hell did y'all meet?
Go ahead, honey.
You want me to take it? Okay.
loves telling
So
the
we actually met on Twitch. So as everybody knows, at the end of a stream, you can raid out to another channel and send your viewers elsewhere. So one of my old friends, Get Quack TTV, I was playing Rocket League with him one day, and Foxy actually raided his channel after one of her streams.
Okay.
And it was one of those where she didn't raid and leave, which is really common because I know a lot of reasons that somebody ends stream. You got to go do something, you got to go make dinner, you got to go hang out with the family. She stayed and hung out for a good 10 to 15 minutes in his chat. So I followed her channel, and it's funny that she mentions streaming Phasmophobia earlier, because the first stream of hers that I came to hang out when, she was playing Phas, because she was my entertainment while I was on the treadmill at the gym. So I stayed and hung out, talked in her chat for a while, got to know her a little bit, which turned into her following me and then hanging out in my chat for a little bit. And then what really kicked it off is she was actually in a stream. So I'm a hat guy. So I have like 35, 40 different hats in the closet right now. And I wear like maybe 3 of them. Most of them probably don't even fit anymore, to be honest. But she talked shit because I don't have a Phillies hat, which is her favorite team. And she saw the Cubs flag that I had in my background, and she talked shit on the Cubs. And that led to me messaging her in Discord, which then turned into that more like personal, just us type of conversation. We started talking about like our favorite shows. We talked about Marvel. And then I brought up Game of Thrones. And she mentioned that she hadn't seen Game of Thrones before. So I was like, okay, well, we're going to fix it and we're going to watch it because it's, for me, the greatest show of all time. I know the ending is trash for people that have seen it, but for me, it's my favorite show of all time. So then that's how we actually started hanging out in voice channels. And one of my favorite things is the first time that we hung out, as soon as we got into the Discord call, I turned my camera on and she goes, oh, we're doing cameras? Yeah, we're doing cameras. And then that pretty much just kind of turned into 2-3 times a week. We hung out privately in just like a one-on-one Discord call. 3 months later, she came to see me in Texas, and then we officially started dating then.
Very nice.
So one thing that's really funny about how we met is we actually met on October 3rd. Started talking officially November 3rd and met in person February 3rd for the first time. So like everything fell on like the
Everything's
3rd.
a 3.
Yeah, everything's a 3.
And that's
Which is also his favorite number.
Which is
Wow.
also my favorite number.
what are the chances there?
No kidding.
Kidding. Jesus.
All right. Well, that's definitely interesting. I've know a few people who have tried the long distance relationship stuff, and it just didn't work out for them. So to hear a story that's working out really well so far is awesome.
Made it
Has
work.
it died from my cooking yet?
I have not died for. Well, and I don't cook, so I went from ordering food every day to her actually making food. So
No, that's gotta be nice in the bank account.
it is. It definitely is. And in my stomach.
Well, yeah, that's him.
He's
Not
also
even-
not like opposed when I'm just like, honey, I just don't feel like cooking. He'll be like, all right, where do we want to order?
What are we getting? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was already predetermined. It's if she doesn't feel like making food, it's okay. Where are we getting food from? Because I don't make food.
How on earth did you survive this long without making your own food?
DoorDash.
Restaurants, DoorDash, Uber Eats.
See, I get lucky enough and I'm like, I don't feel like cooking. Let's have fried eggs. He's like, all right, I'm on it. I refuse to fry eggs anymore because he does it. They're always better.
Yeah. Now, you did bring up rating, so I want to ask you a question about that. What do you feel the importance of rating is on Twitch?
I think it's huge. I mean, definitely tons of bias because it's the reason that I found my forever partner. But I just think it's, it's a way to support other streamers, and it takes no effort. It's just, I'm done. You guys go hang out with someone else. It's up to them then if they decide to stay or how active everybody is after you raid. But in my mind, I think everybody should raid at the end of every stream.
I agree.
Obviously, emergencies
I agree.
happen. A stream crashes. The internet goes out. There's obviously situations where a raid's literally not possible. But in my mind, I think a raid is something that should be done at the end of every stream.
Yeah, and I mean, that's how you meet so many incredible people as well, is like you can just raid one person who has like 4 viewers and they can become your best friend for life. It's crazy how that works. It really is.
It is insanely crazy. I'm of the same mindset as y'all. I think raids are extremely important. It's free support and free advertising for your name at that point, which then gets you support back sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Why not try it?
Absolutely.
Fraser, what do you mean you have an issue you hate? And guys, I did tell chat if they have any questions to put it in chat and we will get to them so that they can get to know you with questions we may not think of.
Sure.
Good.
Okay. So, what is your favorite thing about streaming on Twitch?
The community. Definitely the people. If it wasn't for them, I would have stopped streaming forever ago. But they're the ones who are always there, always pushing you to be your best self. And they're always excited to see you. Even if you're in there, like if you're streaming and you have 1 viewer, that 1 viewer is all it takes to put a smile on your face. That's it. So it's definitely the community for me.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. And then I think really one of the things that I find the coolest part about the community is that I have friends not only just everywhere in the U.S. now, I have friends all over the world.
Mhm.
I know people in Australia, I know people in the UK, I know people in South Africa. Like, you get to learn about so many different cultures and meet so many people from all around the world. It's a really cool experience, and it's more than just like finding random stuff on the internet. Like, you get to sit there and have conversations and meet new people. And so yeah, I think being able to I could go pretty much anywhere in the US and I have a place to stay. I have somebody that I'm going to go see, which I wouldn't have had without streaming. So
Fair enough. That's a very valid point. I definitely like the interaction between people from all over the world. It's cool to learn more about others, and it's amazing to see the stuff we have in common. Like how many people like this game, and how many people will come and just give you tips or get tips themselves.
mm-hmm.
You got any questions, babe?
Oh, I was just waiting for you to let me talk, that's all.
Sorry.
You're fine. So I do have one that I try to ask a lot of people. Do you have any real life friends or family that have been in to support you? So like in my instance, my younger brother comes into my streams as much as he can.
You can answer first, honey.
So my little brother will be in there majority of the time, not super active in chat. My parents will never be in there. It's just like Twitch is just not something that they'll ever do. They support me, like they don't like think like it's like this crazy negative thing or anything like that, but it's just not something for them. And my IRL friends aren't in there much. But it's not something where, like, because I'm close enough with them that it's not something where I have this expectation, right? Like, we're friends in real life, you should be in my stream. But I would say for me, in my situation, my IRL friends, or I should say my IRL community, my Twitch community, are fairly separate when it comes down to it.
For me, my best friend, she has a, I think, VIP in my stream. She tries to pop in as much as she can, but she has a kid, so it's kind of hard. My uncle will pop in every now and again because he's big into gaming. And when my dad, close friend Sean, he'll pop in every now and then just talk to me. But the biggest support recently is I had asked how he can support us our streaming because he moved me halfway across the country and we met streaming. He's like, I want to know. Oh, my dad actually made an account called Papa Sake and he's followed both of us. He has been putting our streams. So he has actually recently been very supportive of it.
See, that is wholesome as hell.
And everybody knows him as Papa Fox, so the fact that his name was Papa Fox Sake was just awesome.
Fair. I like when parents do that, when they come in and make a parent account off of your account. That's the cutest thing in the world. Alright, and Grim S to Blast, what is your drive to stream?
My drive to stream.
Yeah.
To me, it's just something that's fun to do. So it's something to where, like, if it started to feel like a job, I probably wouldn't do it anymore. I do it because I've already played video games my whole life. I get to meet a bunch of really cool people doing it, and the fact that I still get to continue to develop those relationships from it, I would say the people is what keep me going to want to stream.
Fair enough. And Braves, yes, I understand it's aggravating, but you also don't have to be nice on my channel. Cussing's allowed.
I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Braves found out that some streamers don't turn on the allow subs to skip ads function, so he was subbed to somebody and still got ads, and he's frustrated about it, which I can understand that.
Yeah, I'd be frustrated.
Interesting. I actually did not know that that was a thing.
Yeah, it's in your roles? No, not your roles. It's one of the settings in your dashboard. I don't remember which one it was.
It's probably in your affiliate settings.
Most likely. But I made sure immediately that subs got to skip. I also preach a lot about Twitch Turbo because it gives you ad-free viewing across the entire platform. But the streamer still gets paid for the ad you skip. So, I mean, that's a great way to go about it if you can't afford to sub to everybody you want to.
Didn't know that was a thing.
RJ is absolutely in love with Turbo.
100%.
He rants about it every chance he gets.
How much is it?
It's like, I think, $15 a month. But
ad-free across the board.
Yeah.
2.5 people subbed. It's not quite full, like 3 full subs.
Oh, Brave says 13 and change.
Okay. Even better.
Yeah.
But I see Fox squeezing their little thing over there. The other day.
Always, I have to be doing something. So Blasty and I actually quit smoking this year because we both were vaping for a while, and we quit in April because I had to quit for a job, and because I had to quit, he decided it was time for him to quit as well since I was already quitting. So he quit with me, But now I have to be doing something with my hands. So I have a pink one over here and I have a blue and orange one by my work desk because I'm more frustrated over there than I am here.
Fair enough.
So
fair
I
enough.
always have like 2 over there. Yeah. But no, I always have to be doing something with my hands. Even if I'm not frustrated, I gotta be playing with something. So like you'll see me looking down and I'm looking at this.
That's probably the similar thing. That's why you see me with a
It's a little
toothpick in
kitty.
my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that y'all had
Every
quit.
now and then I'll get the toothpicks out.
I remember y'all had quit with the smoking, and Blasted told me that you turned them on to the flavored toothpicks to help with it, I believe.
Mhm.
Nope, somebody was it me? I thought it was somebody in stream who brought it up. But I think,
it was my brother's friend Blex.
yeah, that's who it was. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I think you tried it first, and then I got some.
Remember.
I don't remember what.
I remember the first one. The first set that I got were different cinnamon flavor for the toothpicks, and they were good, but it was like $13 for I think 50 of them. You got 10 of each flavor. Where this one that I have now, it was like $3 for 100. So
Technically, the one that he has now is free because it was mine and I didn't like it.
yes, correct. Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
because I got 2. I had that one, which is Cool Mint, and then I had this one, which is actually incredible. It's spicy citrus, and they are so good. They're spicy, and if you leave them on your lips for too long, it'll burn. But it is so good. Now his favorite's the menthol, like the Cool Mint menthol.
Yeah, I like the mintiness. It's a little harsher than the citrus.
Yeah, so I will stick with the citrus, and he can stick with that one.
No, Dragonstorm, those are flavored toothpicks that they use to help them stop smoking and stuff like that. It's
I
definitely
still
something I
chew
should
on my lips.
probably
That's
look
my other
into.
bad habit.
I feel you on that one.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah. I actually just got like lip medication to help me not bite my lips, and I'm still doing it. But yes, agreed. You should definitely do the flavored toothpicks because they are amazing.
Praise, I'll quit when I die.
Yeah, no,
That's one way to look at it.
It was a huge help for us.
That's great to hear. I know that Blast does a lot of Rocket League. Fox, I see you doing a little bit of everything kind of on your streams. What is your favorite game?
Kingdom Hearts,
Okay.
Ooh.
hands down.
Did not see that one coming,
Hands
to be
down.
honest.
It's such an odd one, but yeah, it is my all-time favorite game because I'm a diehard Disney fan. Like, I literally know every little thing about Disney. I can quote most of their movies. Like, I love Disney. So when Kingdom Hearts came out when I was little, my brother got it, and it was to the point where I would push him away from the game and steal his controller just so I can play it because I wanted to play in Agrabah or like the Deep Jungle. Like I wanted to play there. That was me. I wanted to do that. So that has been my favorite game. And like I had it on PlayStation 2 and then I bought it for PlayStation 4. And I don't have my PlayStation 4 anymore. So on Black Friday, it was like last week, they had a sale going on Epic. So I bought it for PC now.
Very nice.
It is my favorite game.
So we can expect to see you streaming that sometime soon then.
No, because like I don't. So that's like the biggest difference between Blasty and I is I'm a social streamer and he's a solo queuer. Like I don't like streaming by myself or talking to myself. Like I prefer talking to somebody like physically in my ear, like in a Discord call or something like that. Like or game chat. Like I prefer playing with people, whereas he's more of a I'd rather solo queue and focus on chat. Me, I'll look at chat and I'll be like, oh hey, but I'm game.
Alright. Blast, is Rocket League
understand that.
your favorite game, or is it just what you stream because it's something that you can enjoy and keep up with chat?
I feel like at this point, like it just doesn't make sense for me to not say that it's my favorite game because I play it so much, and even like in the midst of it being like extremely frustrating if I'm losing a bunch of games or stuff, I still always go back to it. So I feel like even just like by default, I would definitely say it's a favorite game.
Okay. If you had to pick any other game
And,
to be your
it's
favorite.
a way for me to be able to get competitive.
Fair enough.
Ooh, if I had to pick any other game, we talking like right now, right now, what would be my next favorite game to play?
In your entire life.
Because now it's Valorant.
Valorant?
Call of Duty's finding its back up.
Okay.
All time. Damn. I might have to go Mario Super Galaxy on the Wii.
Okay. Mario Super Galaxy on the Wii.
That game's so much fun.
You good over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Discord's acting up again, so I'm sorry, chat, if everything's choppy. I don't understand why it's doing this tonight.
I'm also calling out Grim and DM, so.
Oh,
I've also
God.
got Grim and DM, so.
Grave says Tetris. That's an interesting favorite. I got bored of that one quickly myself.
I was never into Tetris.
I played it a little bit on the N64, but that was about it. So, what do I want to ask next? I got like 10 or 15 different questions in my head, but I don't know which one I want to ask first. You got anything while I think?
The one thing of a kind of topic is: are there any games that you guys would like to or have plans to do on stream aside from what you want to play, like a new game coming out or maybe some retros?
Yeah, there's a couple games that we want to do. What is that? Is it Fred and Bread or something we want to do?
Oh yeah, the
I don't remember what it was called. Yeah.
Friend bread could be adorable.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for it because like we bicker and we screw each other over a lot. Because like we play It Takes Two and we'll purposely like kill each other on it. So Fred and Brad, like you really have to like work together, otherwise you can't do anything. So we're definitely excited for that one. We both just got the new COD, and I don't think we're gonna stream it though, because it's a very oversaturated game. For one, for two, it pisses you the hell off, especially if you're having like an already okay day. It's just gonna ruin it, and it takes up so much of your computer that like the chances of it not lagging or breaking your stream are really like low. So I'd rather just skip it and not do it.
Fair.
I don't know if there's any other like newer games that we plan on besides that one.
Well, nothing comes to my mind.
Alright, in chat we have Grim asking if you could speak on one of your worst issues on Twitch, what would it be?
My worst issue is probably, I don't know, I'm kind of torn between two. One's like a basic and one's what already happened to me. I have trust issues with Twitch. One, being a female already has its disadvantages. It has its advantages as well as the disadvantages. I get a lot of sexism, especially in the beginning. I had a lot of sexism. But the other issue that I run into is mods. I had 2 moderators that I had to demote and ban because of personal reasons. So that's my biggest issue is finding a moderator who's not going to stab you in the back.
Okay.
Fair.
We say all the time that mods can make or
I
break
don't
a
know.
channel.
I feel like I've been really quite catch one. RJ.
Give me a second. My Discord's acting up real bad again, and it's pissing me off.
I don't blame you at all. 'Cause mine's right in tune with yours.
Babe, try shutting down your Discord and open it back up and see if it does any better, please. Because if it does, I'll do it the same with mine.
Alrighty, I'll be back.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell we can do here to make things better. But I just made a comment of,
Oh, good.
That's okay.
We have all experienced internet issues. That's
yeah, well, what's really bugging me is my Discord has been good for the last week and a half. And now all of a sudden my Discord's acting up when I have an interview. Like, really?
But it's also not just you. Because even Bossy is lagging for me. He cuts out for me as well.
Okay, so maybe it's a Discord issue then.
So I definitely
so I
think
wonder
it's
if it is a
Discord.
Discord thing right now. I wonder if it is a Discord thing right now.
That didn't help at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was making the comment about, in reaction to Fox's story about the mods, is we say mods can make or break a channel. Because having a good mod will make your stream way better. Having a terrible mod will drive everybody away from you.
And that thing, like, mod, he literally destroyed my channel. Like, he went into my elements and deleted all of the overlays, everything. I had just completely over. So, sucked.
So he was somebody you trusted
So
with
now the
editor
only super
privileges.
mod that I really have is Corner. Yeah.
Okay, and Blast, I gotta ask, why you got a regular light on? That's not what you normally have on. And everything froze on my end. Yay.
Ooh, we will experience here. My life.
This was happening tonight.
Grab. Yeah. Discord had to screw everything up with. Yeah, there's the room I'm used to seeing. Discord had to screw everything up with the damn update, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
I heard Blast start to talk and then it cut out and now he's drinking out of a cup.
I think you said this is how it normally looks.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
the
think it's
hell.
got Discord too.
Dude, Discord is. It's clinging for dear life today, apparently.
And you just went completely green screen on camera.
Noise. Noise.
What the hell?
Love it.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. The tech difficulties are definitely screwing with my head right now. So, if you had to give a new streamer advice for starting out, what would be your biggest piece of advice to them?
I think I have two.
Okay.
First would be do it for the right reasons. Because if you, in my mindset, like I touched on earlier, I stream because it's fun to do. You know, I get to meet people as you're playing video games. If you start streaming with maybe like the sole purpose of like you want to make money, that means that like if you have a stream that you don't get a lot of gifted subs or a lot of bits, etc., it's not going to be fun, and then it starts to feel like a job, and then it's more stressful than it is as something fun to do. And number 2 would be network. Put yourself out, go meet some people.
Yes, I would agree with both those.
Because in doing, you don't have it doesn't be any sort of form to some people. Just hang out, chat, free.
$100%.
I don't know how that answer actually got across.
I got the gist of it. You're saying that shit. Your second point was a network. Get your name out there. Talk with people. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything but time. And the first one was do it for the right reasons. Because if you come into it looking for money, you're going to be disappointed and not have fun. I don't know how well my voice came through to you because Discord's being a bitch right now.
No kidding.
Yep.
Dude, at this point, Skype would be better. Jesus.
I think you hit the straight on the nose.
I feel like my advice would be to find yourself a good community and then grow from there. Because that's kind of what you had to do, you know? Like, I joined a community that Quack and Blasty were in. And all of a sudden, everybody that's coming into my channel are from that community. You know what I mean? Like, they became such good friends of mine. And we all went and met. Like, I met Audi for the first time in person this year. Like, I found a community that really brought me out as to what type of streamer I wanted to be. And we meet my favorite partner. But that'd be my advice, is find yourself a community and make friends and then go from there. It'll give you that boost of confidence you need knowing you have somebody in your corner. Even when it was bad. Unfortunately.
Fingers crossed. Her headset mic is up too. Ah.
I repeated it so the echo wasn't so bad during all the lag.
Fair.
Can't imagine we all want to hear 5 robots of RJ.
Wants to hear one of me.
I didn't say it. You did. Oh, man. There was one that I had, but I lost it because of all the issues. Damn it.
Okay. Well, we heard a little bit about the issues you had on Twitch. What is your least favorite thing about Twitch?
It's a really easy opportunity for people to be toxic for no good reason. Just go into somebody's stream and just try to ruin their day, and it's a very easy thing to do.
That's what I was trying to put into words, and he put it into words better than I was going to be able to. Toxicity.
Fair enough. That's a very common answer. I've heard
Yeah.
stuff from toxicity to they don't make it easy enough to network or whatever. I'm like, it's pretty easy. You just click on somebody's tab, you go in there, see if they or not. And hell,
Yeah, I'd say that they have plenty of ways to network. Yeah, here we are. Now we're using the shit out of every stream.
Don't feel the same way about it. Do everybody watch. I'm going to some.
He's done it to me.
When Fox went live, I was in there for.
Definitely makes for some good laughs. I would agree. Definitely be up there.
No, it's watching sports is his. He can't just classify it under football. It's all sports. He will put on tennis if there is nothing on.
No. Well, that was one time. It was a big U.S. match.
But it happened.
Tennis is probably my least watch. But yeah, I would definitely watching sports in general would probably be my biggest thing.
Reading. I love to read. Yep. Usually it has to have some sort of romance in it. It can be the tiniest bit, and I will still read it as long as there's a little bit of romance in it. But romance novels are preferred. Sci-fi, fantasy, all of it. Rom-coms. I'm reading a whole series of a fairy tale retelling right now, which is it definitely is different. But it's so good. Yeah. I feel like that's going to be my biggest one. I am learning, well, now I have back, I am learning trying to learn how to play the piano. But that'll be a hobby when I actually get the hang of it. Right now, I don't.
I'm right there with you.
The biggest that I had
That is not
for
a thing
piano
for
is
Blasty.
learn your center point.
The issue that I have is the two hands. Because, like, I could read music, I can get everything down on one hand. But being able to do different things with both hands is, like, impossible. It is so difficult. So that's the issue that I'm at right now. Because, like, I can play music, and, like, I can, if I really focus on it, I can do it. But it's the whole incorporating both hands right now that I can't.
See, you got me beat there. I can't read sheet music to save my life. It's like when I look at sheet music, I suddenly have dyslexia. I cannot read it.
Yeah, I was a band geek. I played the clarinet in the marching band. See, I did choir too. I did marching band, concert choir, concert band, and chorus. I did all four of them. Everything I possibly could that was musical, I did it. I was in drama club. I did all of it. I was a nerd. Yeah. Yeah, this is Blasty's best friend, actually.
That's my cat.
That's the one that Blast said, "Oh, he finally laid on my lap," and posted a picture of it.
Yes.
Oh.
That's Junior.
He's our one-eyed wonder.
That's the one I replied Playing the blast. Well, no stream for you. You gotta stay there all night.
Yep, I was stuck.
Look, there's Dad. You see him? No, that's the other
Cannot
way.
disrupt the tiny child.
So, are y'all cat people, or is it just easy for y'all to have cats?
I'm a cat person.
Jesus.
I even have a bag that says cat mom. I spoil my babies.
Do you have
He is
an
a-
issue with dogs, or is it just
Yeah.
for cats?
No, cats were easier, and I never really lived in a place that I could have a dog. So I've always had cats. I had one, and then all of a sudden a second one ended up in my work's parking lot in the middle of October. It was cold, and she was sick and had a hurt ear. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take her home, nurse her back to health, and find her a home. And by that night, I knew she wasn't going nowhere.
That's about how it goes.
Yep, and that's my Zanali Marie, my sassy little bitch.
She'd have one of every animal if she could.
Literally could. Which, by the way, now that we live like in I could just say Nebraska, fennec foxes you don't need a permit to own. I'm so excited.
Do it.
I will get one. As soon as I looked it up and like screamed,
I require-
you knew. Yeah. Oh yeah. You knew.
require-
Yeah, she'll send me animal
Because we
TikToks all
cannot
the
have them
time,
in
and my
the
response
state.
will always just be no.
But a fennec fox he did agree to. He did agree to it. Because they're so little. They're literally
Yeah, I thought
this
we would
big,
do-
and then
we
their
could do a
ears are
fennec
this
fox.
big. Yeah, he
They're
agreed
like
to
the size
that.
of a chihuahua.
I also told him that he's allowed to get a golden retriever for our first dog because that's his dream dog. So
Well, one's
he
so bad.
wasn't gonna argue with me on my fennec fox. But I do if I did get to pick my own dog, it would be a border collie.
Okay, so
I love
there's
border
one
collies.
collie. You broke up a little bit when you said his dream dog. What was it?
Golden
Golden.
retriever. He wants a golden in the worst way. And they're babies.
Well, one's so
they're
bad.
literally babies. My aunt had one that had its own blankie. He literally carried his own blankie everywhere he went. Such a baby. His name was Bradley.
Yeah, we have to wait. Same. Our apartment complex is 2 max, and she moved with 2 cats. So that's our 2 animals right now. But next is going to be a golden. It's already predetermined.
There he is. And like we're gonna get it as a puppy too, so that way it'll be a lot easier for the cats to transition. As much as I love rescuing, because like I'm literally wearing a animal rescue no kill shelter shirt right now. As much as I love rescuing, when it comes to having other pets, especially a cat that has severe anxiety, you have to get them as a puppy and train them around the cats. Otherwise, every little thing could go wrong. I've seen it. Being a vet tech, I've seen it. So we're gonna splurge and get it as a puppy, so that way we can train it pretty well and train it around the cats. And who knows? But my cats decided to cuddle for the first time like ever yesterday. So I'm hoping that when we get a puppy, they'll like cuddle up with the cats too. So we'll see. It's what I've done in the past. I actually looked for work from home for 2 reasons. One, my cat, well, 3 reasons, gas. But one, my cat has severe anxiety and would literally tear himself apart. So I really wanted to find something that I could be home with him. And 2, I kind of knew right from the beginning that I was going to be the one to move halfway across the country. I just knew. So I wanted to find a work from home job that I can take with me. And when I got this job, I got it, and I'm a specialty scheduler. So I got it in April. While he was here, I got the phone call that I got the job. And then in June, we discussed me moving, and I asked them just to make sure that I could move, and they were like, "Yeah, you can take it with you." And I was like, "There it is.
There it is. Here we
There
are.
it is."
That's why
Yeah.
I annoy the cats when I work from home.
Yeah. He really does annoy them.
Right now, I'm fully work from home. Starting next year, we'll be going into the office 3 days a week. Nah, could be.
No, so then the cats are gonna annoy me 3 days a week. Yep, we're going in the room again. Even I'm in red. For me. Oh no! So I said once he goes in 3 days a week, then the cats will annoy me those 3 days because they won't know what to do with themselves. Yeah.
Especially Junior. Junior's out there hanging out with me in the living room all day because that's where my workstation is.
All day. All day. Junior is devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's right next to my gaming. It's literally like in a line.
And then mine's in our living room. There's it's basically where if we had a dining room table, it's basically where my workstation is.
And we had a dining room table, but now it's a TV stand.
Now it's a TV stand because we have two 56-inch TVs in our living room.
55.
And neither is on a TV stand. One's on a coffee table and one's on a regular dining room table.
Yep. Yeah, sports. And it's mainly for when the sport's on. He thinks it's because he gets to watch 2 games at once. No. It's so he could watch a game on one
That
screen
has
and I could
happened.
watch something on the other.
That has happened though, because she's had nights she
It
wants
has.
to read.
I mean,
I think for
they're
the
usually
most-
at the same.
I would say they're either at the same volume or a lot of the times it'll be like we will watch a movie or a show and then I'll just throw a sports game on the second TV, but I'll have the sports game muted because you got to actually be able to hear like the movie or the TV show to watch it, where you don't necessarily need the sound to watch a game because you can still see the plays happening and stuff. So
The only time one TV is on and the other one's off is if I'm watching it. That's it. If he's out there, both TVs will be on. And
Oh,
it'll
I
be
will
something on the other one.
always find a second thing to throw on that TV.
Always. Even if it's golf or tennis.
He is. My boy's starting in 5 minutes.
Who's your team? Oh, I knew that. Yep. Aw.
Let's also keep in mind that his grandmother loves the Red Wings, and she was complaining she didn't have a cup she could use for coffee that she could hold. So I bought her one too. But it's a little,
Nice.
like, actual handled coffee mug. She uses it daily now.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Oh, that's super cool.
I used to bead stuff. That was my arts and crafts. It's like medallions and stuff. Don't know where any of them are to show you. All the Harry Potters.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't just
such a
pick
good
one
collection.
movie. I have to go with the series. If I had to pick one movie though, like that's not part of a series or anything like that, hands down The Greatest Showman. I love that movie. My, my bum cheeks.
That's phenomenal.
I looked up to see Wisebot, and I was like, what's Wisebot doing now? And saw the username. Okay.
I feel like we're all so intrigued by what this question is. Man, it's getting wild. That's a top tier Twitch name right there. That was funny. I think I'm gonna have to go with Marvel, and I'm going with Infinity War. Mm-hmm. I think if I had to choose one.
Including me. I know where you're going. Including me. I did not like it.
I love that
Blassie
movie.
loves movies that literally make you cry. Those are like his favorite movies. If somebody dies, he's all for it.
He's the type of guy that enjoys it when the main character dies, isn't he?
Yes! Yes, he is!
Why do you think I like
that, doesn't he?
Why do you think I like Game of Thrones so much? Nobody's safe.
That's a good one. Is Junior about to go in this pocket? Junior's in the pocket.
Is he really?
Yes. Let's see if I can like move my camera.
See if she can turn her. It's a part of their cat tree. And normally the other that's the other cat. That's Denali's spot. So it's like a little pocket that they can lay down. Oh, you didn't want to stay
just
in
kidding. Told you. Right, Bubby Bear? What are you doing? So handsome.
Like, and Giggle just instantly starts giggling.
I am a 13-year-old boy at heart when it comes to jokes like that.
Oh, we hear you. Okay. I feel like if I was gonna shorten that, his name would be Cheeks. What's up, Cheeks?
Right, like that's the way I would have gone.
They don't call me Cheeks for nothing.
They don't call me Cheeks for nothing.
Testing. Okay, I think it's back. Guys, if you could not hear me for the past little bit, I am sorry. Evidently my mic decided it did not want to work with fucking OBS. That was weird. But evidently Bumcheeks heard me for some part of it. I was upset and I was halfway through Game of Thrones and my subscription ran out. Oof.
That's tragic.
That's
You probably were getting to the best season.
right.
You're halfway done. Season 4 is the best season.
See, I've never watched any of that show. I honestly don't even understand what the show's really about.
Dragons. And a power struggle.
I would say that's pretty spot on. Old school power struggle with a lot of killing and a lot of crazy plot twists.
Okay.
It's a weird
Interesting.
show. Like if you're not prepared for it, it'll throw you off.
Throws you off at the very end of the first episode.
That it does. I watched the first episode and I was like, how do I continue this series?
Yeah, I've had a couple people that are like, I watched the first episode and just like instantly couldn't do it. I was like, I don't blame you because the rest of the show it's kind of like that.
That was also me with True Blood, though. The end of the first episode, I was like, where do we go from here?
I don't know if I've ever even heard of True Blood.
Oh man, True Blood's old school sort of good vampire show is the best way to put it.
I still personally think Vampire Diaries is better, but I do like True Blood.
Vampire Diaries was more teeny.
It is more teeny. But then once the originals show up, it's just like, ugh, I love this show.
The reactions that Fox has reminds me a lot of you sometimes, babe.
I was thinking the same thing, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Whole bunch of power-hungry politicians of sorts. Yeah.
Alright, so I got a big question for each of you. Where do you hope for your Twitch channels to be in 5 years?
I don't really. Here's my thing. I don't really have hopes when it comes to Twitch. Because if I have hopes and I'm not where I want to be, then it puts me down and I feel like I'm not where I should be. Then it starts to feel like I need to work harder, and then it turns into a job. So I don't really have like high hopes for like being famous or like being like up there with Twitch. I'm more just like casual. If it happens, it happens. You know? I don't want to get my hopes up only for them to be destroyed. So.
Fair enough.
I would say kind of similar is that I'm streaming because so like if I stayed the exact same that I am right now, still having fun with streaming, that would be totally fine with me. If it continues to grow, which I mean of course, you know, everybody still hopes for, right? I still keep meeting new people. I have regular people coming into chat to hang out, etc. Fantastic. But I'm not out here trying to be, you know, like the next Tim the Tat Man, making stupid amounts of money from streaming. Because it's just something that's fun to do. I enjoy doing it. I play video games already anyway, so this just kind of adds to the fun of gaming that's already been such a big part of my life.
Okay, fair enough. So the second part of my question for that little two-parter is not going to work at all. Got it. Normally I ask people what their hopes are, and then I say, okay, realistically, based off the growth of your channel, where do you think you will be? And try to kind of see what kind of mindset they're in there. But y'all's answers are probably going to be exactly the same as what you just gave for the hopes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think the other thing to kind of throw in there too, with like the next 5 years, is that I would say within the next 5 years is when we would like to have a family started, and who knows what streaming looks like after that starts.
Fair
And
enough.
like we've already talked about it, like his channel is a lot better than mine. Now I know like people are like, "Oh, don't say that, don't say that." I will be the first person to say that. I prefer watching his content over mine. It's funnier. It's a lot more reactions from chat. Chat loves him. They want to talk to him. With that being said, I'm also the one who cooks. So when the baby comes around, when we do decide to have children, I will gladly, without a second thought, get upstream to take care of our child so we can continue on. 1000%.
Okay. Have you ever thought about possibly combining the channels at that point in time? That way you can still do co-stream some nights, and some days whenever he's not streaming and you want to, you can, and you don't have to worry about the fan base kind of thing.
I mean,
would
we've
say
talked about
it's
combining
something we've
Discord. I
like
don't
thought
necessarily
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord would probably be the first thing. I don't know if we would ever do like a combined Twitch
Yeah.
channel type thing, but not to say that it would be impossible for it to happen. But I would say the only thing would be more combining Discords versus doing the same thing on like both of us streaming on the same Twitch. But who knows though? Because right now, obviously, we're both streaming. Maybe in the future that changes as different things come around. But right now, it just makes sense to have the two separate channels.
Fair enough.
It would also be a lot harder because, like, when you combine a channel, you can't just change like your name. Well, I mean, you can change your name, but like people aren't going to know who you are. So it's like you build your community up so much only to change your name, and then people unfollow because they don't know who you are. Or you start completely fresh on a brand new account with the combined, and then you have to start all over again. So it's like, it's kind of like a hit or miss both ways. So,
Well, the other way you
I
could go about
don't
that
know.
one, in my opinion, if you're worried about the hit or miss thing, is you could start up a joint account and tell everybody to go there for your co-streams and start building the fan base community that way and have it ready to go if you need it.
I feel like
Yeah.
if we were to do that, I mean, it's good. It's a really good idea. But I feel like if we were to do that, I feel like a lot of the people, and this is an issue I always see, a lot of the people don't pay attention to Discord, so they're not gonna know.
That's why you
Like
put
you'll
it
have
on
like
your...
the main.
We
Sorry,
would
go
put it
ahead.
in our Twitch chat, do like one of like the timers, and just be like, "Hey, by the way, we're thinking about doing it on this combined channel type deal." Because then instead of just making the abrupt change, make it more of like a gradual type of change.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if down the road you decide y'all want to look into something like that, it might be a good way to go about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mind works weirdly sometimes.
I think it's a good idea. If it's something that we were to ever do. I think like right now, I don't think there's really a thought of us combining Twitch channels, but in the future, who knows?
Right. And that's kind of why I brought it up when she said she'd completely give it up. I'm like, but it's something she seems to enjoy, so what if she wanted to keep doing it? Because I know if you don't do
Well,
it for
like-
X amount of time, Twitch kind of screws with your account.
It does. But like the other thing about it is like if I was to stream like on his account or something, I would be okay with that. But if I was to give it up, I wouldn't stream on my account again. Only because if I come back after say I have the baby, it's 3 months in, the baby's 3 months old and he's like, I want to watch the kid if you want to stream. Okay, great. I'm going to come in, I'm going to log onto my channel and I'm going to stream and all of a sudden all of these people are going to come back and be like, "Oh my goodness, you're back," and subscribe to me only for it to be like nothing. You know what I mean? I'm streaming for 1 day. They're going to waste their money on me because I'm not coming back. I don't want to do that to my community. So it's one of those things where if I was to quit, I'm going to quit. I'm not going to even try and come back unless it is something that we can figure out to where I have a strict schedule so we can do it that way. Otherwise, I'm not going to do that to my community and make them think I'm coming back and get them excited for me to come back and pay money for it to be for nothing.
Fair enough. Sorry, I was just getting the evil eye because I caught a shiny in chat.
Oh, I didn't even see it was a shiny. Oh, because you don't know until you catch it.
Evidently.
That's cool.
That's interesting. So that means any of them could possibly be a shiny. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, now I need to catch them all.
Right?
Nice.
So, speaking of Pokemon, Blast, are you a huge Pokemon fan, or do you just like that specific Pokemon?
So I definitely did not or have not kept up with it as much as most people assume that I do based off of the name. What the name more comes from is I always watched Pokemon and I played like the old school like Pokemon Game Boy games, collect Pokemon cards as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we got into gaming, me and like my two OG friends from home, our three names we've always been Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur.
Okay.
So that's how that came up and around. But I definitely do not follow Pokemon or play Pokemon recently. Like I would say I'm pretty much a first gen and that's about it.
That's me too. First gen and that's it.
Okay, when you say first gen, you talking about before the Game Boy Color?
Like the first, I think we're just gonna say the first 151 Pokemon.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because I definitely played it on the Game Boy Color. So like I played the Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Yellow. I think Yellow was before the Color though. But yeah, I played on the Color in the Game Boy Advance and all those old school games. Yeah.
I went as far as playing on the what was it? The SP that was a little square one that flipped open.
Game Boy Advance SP, yeah.
I think that was the last Game Boy I owned. But I started off with the original Game Boy, no color, with Pokemon Yellow, and I loved it.
It was so much fun.
It ticked me off that it took so long for Pokemon to bring a game back out that you can have a Pokemon follow you around again.
Have you played Let's Go like Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu?
Mm-mm.
No. So I will say that is the only Pokemon game I have bought since the original Game Boys and whatnot. And I absolutely loved it. It was awesome. Now I wouldn't do the Sword and Shield or whatever it was that came out because that's just beyond the first 151 Pokemon. But the Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu was the original, and it is so cute because I had the Let's Go Eevee, so I was able to pick up Eevee and play with her. I was able to like just give her treats, and it was awesome. And like it was cool because you can see the Pokemon like walking around. So like you would see that there was a Vulpix walking in the grass, and you'd be like, "Oh my goodness!" And then you go and get it. So
Okay.
it was cool. I know it was on the Switch. It was a lot of fun.
I wonder how much money Nintendo could make if they brought back the original Pokemon.
Oh, good God.
Well, that's kind of what Let's Go Eevee was based off of. It was based off of the original I think it was Pokemon Blue? It was based off of one of the Pokemon games, but it was with today's graphics, and they changed some things. Like instead of it just being like your little guy, like it's It's like I guess the best animation to describe it is like a Fortnite, like how you can actually see yourself and do certain things. That's kind of how it was.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Pokemon Yellow. So Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is a remake of the 1998 original Pokemon Yellow.
Okay. Interesting. I might have to look into those. Just for what's the word I'm looking? Not
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm sorry. My brain doesn't work all the time. I may look and act stupid sometimes, but I actually have a decent brain. It just doesn't work all the time.
Not me. I'm stupid.
You are the man that spends an hour
And clumsy.
the story about a shit can,
Yes,
so.
very clumsy. Not stupid, but very clumsy.
Very clumsy. That sounds
Yeah.
like Mercy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Mercy dropped a camshaft out of an engine on her foot.
Oh!
Tell the full story.
Ouch.
We were taking the motor apart from the job because we were scrapping it because the boss told us we could take all the scrap metal. So we had it all tore apart and we were moving it into the scrap pile. I told her not to touch it. I walk away for a minute. I come back to her hobbling around because she broke her toe because the camshaft slipped out of her hand.
That'll get you.
I thought I had a good grip on it, and then I didn't have a good grip on it. And I was like, well, I'm down a towel, but who needs it, right?
We haven't had anything serious happen with Foxy yet. Keyword yet, because it's going to eventually.
Oh, I've had a lot of serious happen. I'm like, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, no, I hurt my finger pointing to a shelf at a grocery store. And
How?
he judged me so hard. Exactly.
That's the question, isn't it? How?
I'm judging a little bit, but how did you manage that?
Okay, I'm going to ask for details, and while I listen to the details, I got to step away for just a moment.
I honestly don't even know. Like, I don't even remember what I was pointing at. But we saw something on the shelf, and I went to get his attention. I'm just like, honey, do we want this? And I literally, like, pointed to it, and I was like, ow. And he goes,
Just smack the shit out of the shelf at the
it's
store.
like, I'm sorry, what? Nothing?
I didn't even necessarily hear her question. I just heard the smack on the shelf.
Oh, so it was a physical attack. Got it.
Yeah.
The shelf attacked her. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
The shelf attacked me. It was not my fault.
Shelf.
Now, what was my fault was, so I had to ask for a meat thermometer because I'm
God.
so used to, like, making everything with a meat thermometer because otherwise, like, it gets too dry or whatever. So I didn't have one, so I asked him to go get me one. Well, he got me a really fancy one because I'm used to the one that you just push the button, it flies out, and you stick it in, and then, like, it tells you it's, like, automated or whatever. So he got me one that, like, you put in a turkey and you keep it in there while you cook it all day type of, like, meat thermometer. Which is metal. So I had it in the oven inside a pork loin. And when I pulled it out to check on the thermometer, my dumbass completely just reached out and grabbed the metal bit to pull it back. Because I was used to just being able to grab it and go, not realizing, oh, hey, this one's metal, Fox. Let's not do that. Yeah. There was a line going across my finger when I touched it. Yeah, that was my fault. He didn't even know what to do. He just stared at me.
Good God.
Yeah.
I can
That's one of
honestly
those
say I
things that
haven't
it's
done
like-
that before.
That was one of those times that, like, if I would have seen it happening, I would have stopped it. There are certain things that I'll just, like, watch her do that I will just kind of let happen.
Yes.
That would have been one that I would have stopped. But I didn't see it.
Archie's gotten to the point with me where he doesn't quite get to that I'll stop it moment. He's just like, you'll learn eventually. I still haven't learned, and it's been 6 years.
That's the thing. I'm older than him, and he knows if I haven't learned it by now, I'm not learning it.
Fair.
Yeah, y'all are the opposite of us, kind of. You're older, and I'm the one older here over here, but I think y'all's age gap is a little bit less than ours.
Yeah.
I believe we've talked about that a couple times.
We're almost exactly 2 years.
Oh, come
Yeah, and we're about
Almost.
4.
on.
Actually, a little over.
A little over 4.
Oh, man.
We're a little over 4.5 years apart.
Something like that. I wasn't doing exact math.
I was mathing it. I was mathing.
It's 9:20. It's too late to do math.
You gave me a monster. It's never
The math
good.
ain't mathin'.
My favorite sentence.
My little sister last night. Braves, you don't see any gray. Quit lying. There's a little bit of blonde mixed in every here and there, but there's no gray.
If anybody here is graying, it's me.
I know I stress you out.
All the fucking time.
But my little sister came in last night and goes, the math isn't mathing, and I do girl math. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Girl
So
math
you
makes
just
sense.
now learned about girl math?
Girl math makes sense.
Girl math
No, it
makes
doesn't.
So much sense.
See?
I-
Makes so much sense.
I've heard the term, but I've never looked into what it was.
There's a TikTok about it, and you gotta watch it.
See, I'm
For
not
you to
on TikTok.
fully grasp it, YouTube it. Because for you to fully grasp it,
You have to see
there
it.
you gotta, yeah, you have to see it.
grasp it in your hand.
I love it.
She just threw her cat at me.
Oh god.
I was waiting on her to just like get up and walk over there, smack you, and walk back.
Right.
That'd be funny as hell.
Now that would be rude.
It hasn't happened yet. The only thing that's happened with one of a couple things have happened. Number one, she has hydro pumped me,
Yeah,
and she missed,
I saw
and
the clip
then
of that.
squirted it again, and I scared the shit out of her in her first stream in the new apartment.
Yep, I was there for that one. Because it was right before you were heading out to do something, wasn't it?
Yeah, he streamed for like another hour after that. It was right before he did his drunken singing.
Oh
In
yeah,
my
that
Friday
night.
Night Beers playlist.
The
Yeah, it was
night I
that
told
night.
him he sounded like me trying to sing "Couldn't Carry a Tuna in a Bucket."
Yeah, and you said, I wonder how Foxy deals with this, and then you came over and asked me.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, I still
And
haven't
he was
figured out how.
passed out.
Go
He
ahead.
was passed out by 8:30 that night with a cat on his lap. Passed out, snoring. He was having the time of his life. And
Cracked him
Denali
open
was
at
loving it.
3:30. Had a great time, and it was time to lay down.
Nothing wrong
Yep.
with that.
Saved
Yeah.
me from a hangover the next day.
I stayed up until about midnight listening to him to make sure, like, at that point, like, I knew he wasn't gonna, like, throw up or anything or have any issues. So then I woke him up and I was like, all right, let's go to bed.
So you
I
waited
waited.
to make sure that he wasn't going to throw up in the bed.
I was on the couch.
Yeah, you can throw up on the couch. That's fine. Not the bed.
Ruin the bed.
Ay, ay, ay. And Fox, how many damn stuffed animals do you have back there?
Not enough.
Too fucking many.
Not enough.
Not fucking enough.
Girl math says not enough.
Yeah, girl math says not enough. And Blasty knows that if I go to Walgreens or something
I
where I
have to
see a
tell her no.
squishmallow, no, if I see a squishmallow that I don't have that I really want, I'm gonna fucking get it, and he knows that.
Ask
Or if it's a
permission,
fox.
Never.
no, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. That is what I have learned. And that was mainly for being a vet tech. That was something we would tell people. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, so they could
Yes.
just take home a cat.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
yeah, if I
do what you
see
gotta do.
fox stuff, I will buy it. But that's my thing, is there's not as many fox things as there are like cats and dogs. So like if I see something fox that I don't have, I'm gonna get it.
So obviously Fox is your favorite animal. Blast,
Yep.
what is yours? Does it have something to do with the owl you had carved?
Favorite. So my favorite animal always growing up, my answer was always a white tiger. because they had a white tiger at the zoo, and Omaha Zoo is huge. It's awesome. It's a really
huge.
It's a really cool place. It goes back and forth with the #1 zoo in the U.S. with the what is it? I think it's the San Diego Zoo.
Was it San Diego? I thought it was Chicago.
But like one of my favorite animals to go see, because when my brother and I were little, we as a family always went to the zoo all the time, and my favorite animal to go look at was a white tiger.
Okay.
As an adult,
Probably a golden retriever.
I love it.
Yep.
That's why I want one so bad.
You should see his face when he sends me a golden retriever TikTok. He'll wait for me to look at it and then just stare at me like.
TikTok tortures me.
Yeah, see, I don't have TikTok. I might have an Instagram. I don't remember. I have a Facebook that I don't use. And I think that's about it outside of Discord and Twitch.
Yeah, I got all the social medias.
See, the social media is just filled with so much stupid shit. I get bored of it.
There's a lot of stupid shit on it.
He starts smiling like it's the funny part.
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb stuff. Now, my Twitter is almost all Iowa Hawkeyes, and Chicago Cubs, like, posts. Okay. So my whole Twitter feed is like sports.
I did forget I do have a Twitter for the streaming stuff. I don't use it often, but I do have it.
Then my TikTok content has changed a little bit after being in a relationship for the last 9 months.
I bet.
My FYP videos are a little bit different now.
I bet they are.
It's not just sports and dogs now. It's sports, dogs, and love.
That took the opposite turn of what I was expecting.
Right? That went wholesome and I was not ready for it.
Yeah, no, when we were apart, every single morning, he would send me a TikTok about, like, love and how he felt about me and stuff. And then at night, I would send him one to go to bed with, because he woke up before me, and I went to bed before him.
Okay. Wait, so you were on the East Coast, and you got up later and went to bed earlier?
Correct. Because he would send my ass to bed. And once I'm sleeping, I refuse to wake up. I am not a morning person. If you try and wake me up, I will stab you in the eye with whatever's closest to me.
She is not a morning person at all.
No. But it's not one of those things coffee can fix, because I don't drink coffee either. I am just a piss-poor human being in the morning. Yeah.
Is there a reason you don't drink coffee?
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Okay.
Yeah. But, like, I'm the type of person that I'll be like, hey, honey, you want breakfast? At, like, 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's me.
It's the best time for breakfast.
Right?
I've been up since, like, 8.
Any earlier is too early. I should still be sleeping.
Exactly.
Yet you wake up with me when I get up for work at, like, 6:30 in the morning and don't go back to bed.
And then I lay in the bed and just play on my phone for hours.
I say I don't do that, but like he'll get out of bed and I'll roll over into his spot. But we're like when we were at a hotel in April to define our relationship. When we were at a hotel in April, they offered breakfast until I think like 9-10 o'clock. I wasn't up in time for breakfast, so he would make me a waffle, bring it back, and set it on the coffee table. Thank you. Until I woke up, and there was I think there was a microwave, but I don't think I ever heated it up. I just ate the waffle. I was like, but that was it. He would make me breakfast, bring it back for me. But it is so bad to the point that he literally had to rip the covers off of me so I wouldn't be late for my own grandmother's funeral because I refused to get out of bed.
We were almost late to the friggin' funeral because she wouldn't get out of bed.
Because I refused to get out of bed.
Wow.
I will be late to my own wedding day if it is in the morning.
We need to leave.
And the funeral wasn't like 5 minutes away. It was like an hour and a half away.
It was like, oh yeah,
So,
it was a
so, like,
drive.
we had to go. Yeah.
We made
Yeah.
it though.
We did. We made it with
My
like
God.
10 minutes to spare.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that it takes like 15 alarms to wake me up, but once I'm up, I am up. But good luck getting me to that point.
I used to set 3. I would have, because I would wake up at like 10 o'clock. So I would have one set for 9, 9:10, and then 9:15. And I would just continuously snooze those until he called me.
Hey,
And he would
Scorpio.
call me at 10 a.m. every morning. And he would make sure I'm up. Now that we live together, I still have one alarm set just in case he gets caught on a phone, but he will come and wake me up. It'll be different now because next week I start a new schedule. I'll be starting 2 hours earlier than what I've been doing, which is great because then I'll be done by 4 p.m. But
It also means you have to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to get up
7:30.
with. She's got to get up with me now.
yeah, so he's gonna know not to speak to me until my first break.
So, Blasty, how you gonna wake her up? A hydro pump?
Oh my god, I bet you'd never see me streaming ever again.
Yeah.
Because I would be dead.
Yeah, if you want him to disappear, go ahead. I will unalive you so fast.
The mental
Would be
image, though, of somebody getting woke up with his hydro pump is funny as hell.
Yeah, she would be. That'd probably be the fastest she ever got out of bed, but it would be the fastest to get out of bed to beat the ever shit out of me.
No, though, because
Yeah.
like I still slept when like wet, because like I used to go camping all the time, and we used to have this one tent that we slept the whole weekend. It did nothing but rain, and it got to the point where it started leaking into the tent, and like everything was soaked, and I was just like, this is fine, and I went to bed. So there is a chance that I
God.
still might not get up.
Damn.
I am very particular about how I fall asleep and how I wake up. Very particular. If I am not covered in at least one blanket, I don't care what the temperature is, I'm not sleeping.
I'm the same way.
that.
I have to have a blanket on no matter what. I can't fall asleep without something. It's like a weight thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a security issue. Like you have to have that.
But like RJ can stand at the door frame and just be like, hey, you gotta wake up, and I'm up. I'm up and I'm alert.
Not me.
That is not her. It's a whole 30-minute ordeal for her.
Now, if I try to
Yeah.
wake
Yeah,
her
I'm
up any
sleeping
other
under a
way,
blanket. I need something between my knees, is what it is for me.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
he said he needs something between his knees to sleep, and I said if I try to wake Mercy up any
Oh.
other way, she doesn't get up.
Nope.
You can
Yeah.
go up, you can shake
know.
her, you can take the blanket off, nothing.
I won't budge, but if I hear my name and I'm asleep, I'm awake.
Yeah. He can say my name and I'll be like, you have to get up, and I'll just be like, meh. Just roll over. I know I have to. It doesn't mean I want to.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
me.
that to RJ all the time. I'll be like, babe, you gotta wake up. It's time for work. And he's like, okay. Sits up, lays back down. I'm like, bro, get up.
Me.
That's funny, the differences, though. Where is the damn charging port? Hold on.
Slacker ass.
My headset's starting to die, so I had to plug it in. So y'all's heads, no, Blast is not wireless.
I see wired.
wired on his. Is yours wireless?
Wireless. Yeah, mine's wireless, but I'll plug it in if it's dying, so it'll look like it's not, but
Okay. And yours
I need a
looks-
new headset. This poor headset is like, look at it. It's like falling apart, and
It's
I need
And
a
your
new
love.
that orange that you saw in the earpiece is not supposed to be orange.
I assumed.
Yeah.
Is that a HyperX headset?
it is. Yeah, I got the HyperX headset and I got the Quadcast through HyperX. So I love it. And then I just got this fancy doohickey the other day, which also came with this fancy doohickey and an outside one that I'm never gonna use. But I didn't put this on it because the mute button is on top. So and it's like colorful. So like,
Oh.
well, I paid for the colors for a reason. Why would I cover it and like hide the beautifulness and not be able to mute it? It just makes no sense.
Fair enough.
So it's like, I don't know. I don't want to do it.
So I
Like a
believe
condom
we
for a
were
microphone.
having some heavy Discord issues earlier whenever I asked y'all the question about what you tell a beginner in streaming, and Grim is asking the same question in chat. Would you mind reiterating what you said?
Yeah, so my biggest thing is make sure you do it for the right reason. And obviously, what I would add to the answer that I gave earlier is that everybody's reason may be different. But what I think would be the same across the board is that people stream because it's fun. So do it because you're having a good time doing it. Just the example that I gave is that if you're doing it for money, you have a chance that you're going to be disappointed or upset if you're streaming and you're not getting the subs, you're not getting bits. Where then it starts to become stressful, it seems more like a job. So my whole thing was do it for the right reasons and have a good time with it.
Yeah.
And my end was find yourself a community and go from there. One of the biggest things that helped me was finding a community that worked for me, that I fit in well, and I engaged and made friends. And my forever partner happened to be in that one as well. But most of my community are from the original community that I joined. That it is very rare that somebody will come in that is not part of it. So my biggest thing for beginners is find yourself a community that works with you. Go from there.
Okay, and I actually misread that question. I apologize. He was asking, what would you
I
tell
feel like- I
the
feel like the
beginner
other-
you?
Now we have internet issues.
The beginner me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, what would you go back in time and tell yourself starting streaming?
And
What
why?
would be the biggest thing and why?
Start.
More cowbell. I'm just kidding.
Buy a PC sooner.
More cowbell. I love it. Fair on the PC part. Fair. You're good, Grim.
Probably not stream from a laptop while you're sitting on your bed.
Oh?
Because like I did that for a while. That's how I started. I started streaming from my laptop, but instead of like I never had a desk, so all I had was my bed against the wall. It was not ideal for phasmophobia because anytime I got a jump scare, my whole body would flinch, and then my laptop would flinch, and it was all bad. So that's what I would tell my beginner self: don't do it.
So you would tell your beginner self to get a desk.
Yes, get a desk.
Sorry, I can't focus on two things at once.
I can. I just get hurt.
I'm not typing a novel, just trying to make sure I type it properly without misspelling shit like crazy.
That looks like a novel to me.
Honey,
Hmm.
Moosey.
I'm guessing somebody else y'all enjoy watching just went live or something.
No, one of our friends who I haven't had the chance to play with yet. We're talking about running Rocket League on co-stream tomorrow.
Nice.
But we're trying to set it up because like him and Blasty have played before. I have not, and it makes me so sad that we have yet to play together. So he was like, maybe on Wednesday we can finally get together and we can all play. So he just responded with what time because they were talking back and forth. So I just wanted to make sure he didn't miss that message.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, there goes Discord on the red again.
Yep. Is yours acting up too over there? Like, is your Discord going red at the same time ours is? Because that's weird as shit.
Yep.
So it's not our shitty internet for once.
For once. Well, I actually have only dropped 234 frames tonight, which is phenomenal for my internet. So Discord's having problems. Discord, fix your shit.
Yeah, I've got no packet
Especially
loss.
before they do the co-stream tomorrow, because
Right?
if they're playing with somebody else on co-stream, that'll be weird.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how we're gonna do that yet.
Fair enough. So
'Cause we usually don't play with people on co-stream and if we do, we make them use game chat. So this will be the first time we're playing Rocket League with somebody that we'll have to figure out how to do for co-stream.
I mean, there's
'cause it
technically
won't-
game chat in Rocket League, isn't there?
There is, but it's dog water.
Okay, I've never.
It
used
just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's horrendous and hurts your ears.
We have another question from Grim because he's on a fucking roll tonight. Is there something that
Okay.
streaming has taught you about yourself that you never knew or expected to know about yourself? Got you, Dragonstorm.
Man, that is another really good question.
I know, it's making me think, and I kind of hate it.
I would say my ability to make friends online, because up until I streamed, my online friends were just IRL friends that I played video games with.
Okay.
Where now I have met tons of people and have lifetime friends from doing stuff online.
Okay, that's a very valid one.
It taught me that gaming is more than just picking up a controller and escaping reality. It's more so about finding peace as well as rage that just needs to come out. Like if you have a bad day at work, you just want to murder somebody, and since it's illegal to do that in all 50 states, you just pick up a controller or PC and kill people in a video game. You know, it's a very, very good way of getting your emotions out. And streaming is what helped me with that, because a lot of my community was like, you seem to be bottling your stuff up. Like, let that shit out. And I'll be like, okay. And I started to. And that's what helped me release a lot of my emotions instead of having pent up aggression and rage.
Okay.
So.
Fair enough. By the way, I do have to ask, how do you pick up a PC and play on it?
Shut up. That's how.
You hug it. You hug the tower with your arms around it, and then that's when you use the keyboard and mouse.
The squeeze.
Okay.
You gotta squeeze.
I'm
I
sorry.
love you, PC.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Blasty calls me on that shit all the time.
I do.
I call everybody on
I
that
do
shit.
that
It's
exact.
fun.
I do that exact same thing.
I find that shit fun. I don't know why.
Oh, I confuse my words all the time. I will say the complete wrong word, and he'll call me on it.
Oh, I'll call myself on it. You can ask Mercy. I'll say something stupid. I'm like, wait, what the fuck am I talking about?
You know, see, I'll say something, and I'll know I messed it up, and I'll literally put my hand up and be like, shut up! I'll just start laughing.
She'll stop me before I even start.
I'm just so glad he understands gibberish, because 9 times out of 10, I forget what I'm saying halfway through this sentence, and the whole sentence is gone. So thank God.
There it goes.
So, I feel like that's our biggest struggle between Blasty and I, is we are both extremely forgetful people.
Mm.
And that's going to take some getting used to, because he reminds me of a lot of stuff, but I never remind him of anything, because I can't remember either. So, that's an issue. Because
You
like,
forgot
I'm
about
not
her eye
gonna,
appointment today. Prime
I did.
example. It
I did
literally
it.
happened today.
it was literally at 2:20, and it was 2:11, and he comes in, and he goes, honey, it's 10. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm like all ready to go, thinking that she's been ready because it's her appointment that we're going to. And I go in there and she's playing Kingdom Hearts, just sitting in a row as she's just like on break at work. I'm like, your eye appointment is in 10 minutes. We gotta go. And and she like got up super fast and
Yeah.
I love it. We got
The only thing I don't forget is food in the oven. I'm pretty decent about that.
That's a good thing to be good on remembering.
Yeah.
So we got another deeper question in chat. First off, Grim says he loves the responses right now. He also says, has anybody ever reached out to you and wholeheartedly thanked you for helping them in some aspect of their lives through your stream or anything like that? And if so, how did it impact you on a personal level?
She did. I'm gonna take that one first, really quick. She did. It was. I'll actually never forget that. I'll actually never, because I was actually in the parking lot. Just got done with the workout as we were talking and making the plans to watch Game of Thrones for the first time, and she talked about how like my positive vibes and upbeat personality are super contagious, and it was a time that she really needed it. And so she was just talking about how, because I was complimenting her about, because it happens all the time, right? You see somebody, you're like, hey, we need to do this or this. And they're like, yeah, we'll figure it out. And then nothing ever happens. Where with her, I was like, yeah, we need, like, I want to show you Game of Thrones. And then she was like, okay, we can do this day or this day. And, like, we scheduled it out, like, right then and there. So I was complimenting her on that. I was like, it's actually really cool that you're actually trying to, like, make these plans versus us just being like, yeah, let's do this, and then nothing ever happens with it. And then she was like, well, yeah, your vibe and your upbeat personality is all super contagious. And so, yeah, she messaged me something like that from stream. Because at that point, we hadn't hung out yet. It was just in each other's chats.
Nice.
Yeah. I had that one with, he's actually my best friend now, Roki. He messaged me and thanked me. Because I met him in another friend's stream, and he came over to my community, and he ended up coming over a lot. Like, he was always in my chat, always talking to me, always asking to hang out and play. And the one day, I took a break from streaming because my grandmother died. And when I came back and I explained to everybody why I disappeared for a while, he messaged me and he said his grandmother was actually sick, and hearing me talk about how I'm just glad she's no longer suffering and everything like that, that's what helped him get through his hard period of time. And I was streaming after his grandmother had passed away, and he was in my streams, and he thanked me for always keeping him upbeat, happy, cherish the memories that he had with her, all of the advice that I have given him, everything. And that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me streaming. So I did have one person thank me.
That's awesome. I know Graham brings that question up because he's had somebody message him in the past saying thank you for the content and talking with me and blah, 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 because it kept them from taking a step they couldn't take back in their lives.
Yep.
And I know that made a massive impact on him, so he likes to see if anybody else has had a similar situation, and just to kind of point out the strength and power we have as streamers to uplift others and help everybody try to have a better day in some way, shape, or form. Because you never know what somebody's going through, and you saying hi, how are you might be the thing that changes their day around.
It really does. It really does. So that's actually, I'll have to get with somebody, like one of you two, about that. But that's actually like why my brother's no longer around.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit a nerve.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It's nice to talk about him in the light, But that's why I'm a firm believer in all it takes is just saying hello and ask how somebody's day is, because that's all it literally would take.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% there. I had something else stop me, because I didn't have anybody in my life that would say that at the time. But my dog Nico, who you will see on my streams from time to time when he decides to grace us with his presence, he's the reason I didn't do it. So I can understand where you're coming from. Grim put a message in here I believe y'all would like to read, saying amazing he's enjoyed checking out y'all streams. I did tell him to come check Blasty out, and then we found out about Fox, and I was like, you should check her out too. And he can't wait to see where y'all go, both as a couple and on Twitch.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Graham.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it.
Love that.
I cannot wait to start growing our TikTok now that we live together, which is probably gonna start once my new schedule starts. So we're gonna start coming up with like fun ideas.
Okay.
So I'm really excited for that. But so Blasty's stream is muted because of college football. So mine is not. So it's easier for me to clip things on my channel than it is for his. However, because it's a lot easier once we live together now, my laptop literally is in between my work stuff and my stuff. So I can record us while we're live on my laptop, and then I can just plug in a USB, pull the video, plug it into here, and I can edit everything. So that's what we're looking forward to. I want to get a good mix of Twitch clips as well as IRL clips, because the main reason I want to do IRL is mainly for my family back home, because like my family is huge, like into TikTok. My dad will lay there and watch TikTok for an hour before bed. So I think it's going to be a lot easier on my family since I moved halfway across the country, to be able to see how happy we are growing as a couple, not just on Twitch, but on like TikTok as like an everyday type of feel, you know.
Non-gaming clips.
Non-gaming clips. Thank you. I fuck up my words so often. It's awful.
I feel that.
But
And thank you, Braves.
there's my pup that I was talking about.
Just a puppy.
That's my 8-year-old pup.
Oh, look at the tail!
Tail's wagging.
Me.
I love showing off the pups. I know the stream can't see them because my ugly face is in the way, but I figured I'd show them off to y'all because I don't think y'all have had a chance to see them yet. But
He's adorable.
that's one thing that I haven't seen on many streams. I actually have a puppy cam on my stream, so I have a cam set up straight down to that bed, and it is in the bottom corner of my stream all the time. So when the dogs come in here, everybody can see them.
Well, I tried to have a cat cam.
Cats don't stay there long enough.
No, because Blasty has stolen my cat's love, and they will wail at the door for him.
They sit outside our bedroom door and wait for me to come back out.
So, and Junior got up on the chair like once or twice, but then I got so excited that I like squeaked and I got all happy and excited that it freaked him out and he left. So I was like, fuck.
Sounds about right for a cat.
that
Not to
didn't
be rude or anything, but that sounds about right for a cat. Cat's like, don't acknowledge me and we're good.
This is why I like Nico.
Yeah.
Because I wish his face.
Cats will take the love, but it's got to be on their terms.
Mm-hmm.
Where a dog will take the love anytime.
Absolutely.
Well, Junior will take the love anytime.
Junior will take it pretty much anytime. Denali will get mad at you.
Denali will scream bloody murder. She hissed in my face yesterday and spit on me.
You spit on her. It was hilarious.
Whoa.
I've never heard of a cat spitting, but that's awesome.
Yeah, she had her on her chest and she wasn't letting her leave, so she hissed and you just see the spit just go straight onto Foxy's face.
Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. It was beautiful. I love my babies.
Yeah. I do think that might wrap it up for us, though.
Okay,
Gonna get the rest of our evening started.
fair enough. I greatly appreciate both of you coming on here. I can't wait to hang out in y'all's chats more. And, Blast, at some point we still need to get together about what day would work for you to see my Trash Rocket League play and maybe give me some tips.
Yep, we can do that. I think I'll probably be on Friday. Friday work for you?
I should be able to make Friday work.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on Friday. We'll run a few casual matches on the stream on Friday.
Alright. Y'all have a great night. Once again, everybody, I'm going to give them another shout out each. If you want to, please go check them out. They're great people.
Thanks for having us. I really appreciate it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It's been a blast. I
Definitely
greatly
a good
appreciate
time.
it. And hopefully we get to hang out a little bit more here and there and grow on Twitch and whatnot. And who knows, maybe if y'all ever come back over to the East Coast and the South area, we can meet up.
Sounds
Absolutely.
good. I mean, we do want to go to. Is it North Carolina? At one point, I think it was North Carolina. So we'll be somewhat on the East Coast and the South.
Okay. Are y'all gonna be getting off completely?
No, I'm probably gonna rage at COD and eat some ice cream to drown my sorrows.
Okay, the reason I was asking is because we're going to be raiding out in about 30 minutes. I was going to see if y'all have anybody on around that time. As a thank you for y'all coming in for the interview. Give us
Oh, we
somebody
sure
to
will.
raid out to, and we'll send the love their way in your name.
Perfect.
Perfect.
We will throw a name out there. Do you want me to send it to you on Discord, or do you want it in your chat?
Discord so I don't lose it.
Got it. We can do that.
Alright, thank y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and try not to rage so much you break the PC.
Yeah.
Never. I don't
See you
actually
guys. Have
throw
a good
things.
one.
Bye.
Later.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Well, that was Blastoise and Oh for Fox's Sake.
I'm going to kidnap Fox at some point for Phasmo.
Oh, God.
When schedules align.
I hope y'all enjoyed the interview. At this point, we'll just open it up and let people who want to just come in and hang out until the end, and we'll just chat it up for the hell of it. And since Discord seems to be doing a little bit better, I'm going to put music back on.
So if you want to hang out, just pop on down. Say hey. I know you were really excited for that interview all the last 3 weeks. You've been so stoked. Absolutely, Fox. We'll have to figure out a day and a time that works, where we can get some Phasmo rounds in. If I can bribe Grim, I would bring Grim with me because he's a riot to play Phasmo with.
Grim scares really
Demonologist.
easily, and it's
He does.
funny as hell.
He does. Like the I don't understand why, but the smallest little things, like the voices that the ghosts do in your ear, he panics every time, even on amateur, and I'm like, bro, you're fine. I'm surprised he's not more scared of Demonologist, honestly, because that one scares me. Startles me is a better term. I bet you Grim's still playing. Yaws, he is.
Of course you're still playing.
Turd stain.
I've got to download the game overnight, or you download it for me tomorrow.
I'll download it for you tomorrow. All 40 gigs of it. It took me literally all day today, and that's really upsetting. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, well,
I just sat here and did shelves and cleaned all day.
Grim decided to gift it to me because I told him I couldn't afford it right now.
Oh, no, you have to play with us. I shit.
Also, does anybody have any questions or anything like that they want to bring to light, or any Twitch stuff that they've noticed recently? Like, has anybody looked into the changes they made recently? Because there's a bunch of new shit in the creator dashboard I did not get to look at.
I haven't heard shit for Twitch news. What do we got?
I don't know. There were like 6 or 7 different tabs in the creator dashboard that had new beside them.
Let's see.
So that's something I definitely have to research if we don't find it out tonight. Excuse me.
Say that. Drag that. 8 days ago. Twitch block?
That's one thing I kind of quit doing that I need to get back into is looking at that monthly stream that Twitch does about all the upcoming stuff. Do it the 15th of every month.
Yeah.
What's crazy is
I'm not seeing anything new for Twitch. Like, they're not advertising anything new on Twitch.
And Brave says it's just most stuff I might not use. Like what, Braves? Because like I said, I didn't get a chance to look into it. I didn't realize they had changed shit until I noticed that my ads were running faster than they should have.
Well, let me pull up my creator dashboard real quick. Boop, 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 boop. See, the only new tab that I have is the alerts one.
I had new on monetization and shit too.
New one alerts is the only thing I got.
Interesting. Or
So the only creator update they're showing for November, like mid to late November, is the Twitch activity feed and alerts. So yesterday they had posted that viewer actions such as tipping, in-game interactions, and merch or wish list purchases are now supported in the activity feed and alerts through the new deeper integrations with third-party tools like Streamlabs, Throne, Crowd Control, and Stream Elements. So that's different. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. I feel like the activity feed's so busy as is.
fair enough. We might take a play at a Grim and Mega's playbook here. Because if I remember correctly, we should have a non-affiliate live right now.
Oh, you're correct, I think.
And I might pull them up on stream. It's going to block everything else, but why the hell not? And they're not showing in my follow list. What the hell? Fucking hell. I'm trying to remember the fucking name because I just drew a blank. See, my music's not even playing over fucking stream now. What the fuck?
I don't have anybody on that's non-affiliate. What is that?
Let's see here. Nope, they are not online. They said they were going live at 9 Eastern. It's 10 Eastern. But I know he posted something about dad duties getting in the way and he was running late.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was on so we could pull him up.
Oh.
You got a non-affiliate?
They posted non-affiliate stats. They don't have any roles yet, aside from gathered.
Which one?
_Warzone.
Alright. Let's see here. This is a newer non-affiliate to the Discord. For some reason, the sound's not being picked up on my computer, so give me a moment.
Weird.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's not even showing Twitch as an option here. Well, what the fuck? My audio's goddamn broken.
Why is my eyes so fucky?
They do have the 50 followers.
Your OG one.
Hmm?
Your OG one. And I was the 50th follower, by the way.
Nice. What do you mean OG1?
The one you were looking for originally.
You just went live?
Look in your Twitch chat.
Oh. Live now. Sorry for the delay. My bad. I didn't see that. Alright. Well, we'll spend a few minutes on I Hate Warzone, and then we'll go over to Dragonstorm and show him off on stream. I am sorry that the audio is not coming through. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. You know what? Unhide all. Wait, what? That's not even showing me the old desktop. I am confused. And my mouse just quit working. What the fuck? I can't do anything. My mouse quit. Oh, you know what? Babe, can you raid me out?
To who?
Double check and make sure Dragonstorm is live. Oh, no, hold on. Sorry, I told Blast to DM me. I did tell him 30 minutes as well, so... Y'all bear with me, I'm gonna go unplug my... Oh, my mouse is working now. What the fuck?
Damn, we're having a lot of tech issues tonight, guys. Jeez.
Yeah, it's pissing me the fuck off right now. Alright, we'll go over to Dragonstorm for a little bit here. Oh, you're playing Tomb Raider tonight. Alright.
Couldn't end stream. It told me while I was live that I need to start. Oh.
See, I've had a few people come to me with issues of OBS acting up like that, where it tells them to go live and they're already live, sort of thing. I don't know what is going on with all of technology lately, but it's all screwed up.
I don't understand what the hell's going on here, because I can't get the audio from the internet to come through. I wonder if I pulled it up in Edge, if it would pull through. Oh, pull the plug.
Launch up your desktop audio for me real quick.
What do you want out of it? Properties or advanced?
Properties.
Okay,
So Edge isn't, or Chrome isn't in there. You might have to make a new one just for Chrome.
Problem is, it doesn't show up as an option.
Edge might be your way to go then.
Alright.
Oh god, this camera is killing me. Every time.
Blinding light.
Casper the friendly fucking ghost over here.
Alright, let's see if pulling it up in Microsoft Edge works. See if we get audio this way. If it'll even fucking load. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to highlight some of our non-affiliates and my fucking shit is saying no.
Yeah, Twitch is basically telling us, you know what, maybe we don't support people today. Rude.
Loading, loading, loading. I'm launched into your fucking profile over here. Hold on here. What?
No, because I launched up on
No,
Chrome.
because I launched up on mine on Chrome so that you wouldn't have to log out on Edge.
Vice versa, but yes.
You don't already work with Great Balls.
I saw that.
Thought I saw headlights. I did see headlights. Cool.
Probably a golf cart. I don't know why nothing's wanting to work properly here. Nose pass. That's the weird little fucking like Easter head type guy, right?
The giant nose, yeah.
Nope, no audio from this either.
Weird. You want me to share my screen? Should be able to pick it up through Discord then.
You'd have to share the application and try it that way.
I can do that. I'll just full screen it and...
Sorry guys, we're trying to help share shit out, but it's not wanting to work properly.
See if that works.
It's weird that it's not picking up my music either now.
Now into almost anything.
Thank you, Jonah.
Yeah, we got sound, but we don't have chat now. Oh, because you have it full screen, not theater mode. Got it.
Yeah. Right.
All good.
Click the wrong button, that's all.
And I think my OBS broke because it's not picking up my fucking music either. I'm trying that again real quick. Sorry guys, I know it's overlaying shit. Yeah, see, it's not picking up my music at all. Aggravating as hell. But the person you can see on your screen is Enigma Dragonstorm playing, what was it again? Tomb Raider. Let's see what they got. There's the link for anybody who wants to go watch it for themselves.
Yes.
We do. Perfect. Attempt to pull them up on my end as well, and hopefully it doesn't lag shit out. What's up, Ben? What? I don't even see his fucking... There's his emails. There we go. Ben, I hope work's going alright for you. My shit is not wanting to work right. And there goes frame droppage, so I can't have anybody up. Fucking hell. I feel like last night sets PC on campfire. I bet you run faster now. What?
The
Graves.
beach on the other side of those cliffs. You can probably use that new bow to make your way there. Maybe on those rocks across from the dock.
Gotcha. I completely misunderstood that, and I'm still dropping frames. What the fuck?
the issue.
Oh.
I feel like last night sets PC on the campfire. I bet you run faster. What?
There's on the other side of those cliffs. You can probably use that new boat to make your way there. Maybe on those rocks across from the dock.
Gotcha. I completely misunderstood that, and I'm still confused. What the fuck? Any lurkers, please refresh your tabs, because in the next 10 minutes-ish, we will be sending the raid out. 90 Fahrenheit and 100% humidity. Yeah, been there, done that. Wet grass makes it even worse, because it sticks to fucking everything. Oh, man. Wait. Oh, I don't have a cam on this window. Oh, well. Well, I mean, I can go to too many cams and shrink things down. Kangaroos? What the fuck? I'm assuming that kangaroos are okay, we will survive? Okay, I was right. Holy fuck, I almost had an aneurysm reading that Braves. Ooh, kangaroos survive.
Shotgun.
I have to have fun with it. But yeah, we'll spend a few minutes here and then we will be raiding out to Blast and Foxy's pick.
Okay, Raiders, I'm getting close to the endurance. What do you need exactly?
I honestly forgot it was a thing.
We were getting worried. I'm gonna need a breaker bar and the rest of my kit. I can't fix this boat without them.
All right, I'm on it.
Lara is heading your way. You should wait for her.
Lara? No, I got this.
Couldn't tell you.
I'm heading in. Going radio silent.
Alex, what are you doing?
Braves, that's typically from the headphones being the wrong size.
Singed around the edges. What happened to your owner? There's a name on the tag. Millie.
Dino Crisis. That's what it was.
Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was made by the same team that did Resident
The story about this
series.
entire island chain is
I need big,
Sun
fat, big
goddess
headphones.
known as Sun Queen, aka Yamatai.
You saying you have a big head there, Braves? Or just big ears?
Is basically controls this island, and her descendant is here. But centuries.
I feel you on the big ears.
On centuries, people
Mine getting in the way of a lot of
been
shit.
stuck on this island.
They sure do. I'm not sure if that weighs like 25 pounds.
This one's not that heavy.
It wasn't heavy though. That's why you constantly
Me.
You work for 5 minutes, you're dead. I work for 6 hours, barely touching anything.
And I'm happy with my headset so far.
So is this one, still. I thought that was a boss on this.
That would have been funny as fuck.
Right?
Shooting a bunch of wasps come after him.
Also, please keep in mind that it is not. Please keep in mind
Please please keep in mind that this is not Enigma's stream that is laggy. This is RJ's stream that is like my stream to RJ, who's streaming it, is causing that lag. Overall, actual stream-wise, it runs really smooth.
Yeah, we're actually going to go ahead and raid out a little early tonight because I'm getting fed up with the tech issues and I don't know what the fuck's going on with my OBS not picking shit up.
The Discord issues are really bothering me.
Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and raid out. I'm going to pull them up on my end real quick.
You already got the name then?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually somebody I follow from watching Blast and stuff. So everybody please refresh your tabs. We're going to go ahead and raid out.
Yeah,
I'm
do
going
the
to do my
refresh.
best to stream on Thursday.
We'll see if we can get issues figured out before then.
Yeah.
I know Grim's gonna be live tomorrow. You know how I know? Because I know what he's streaming.
You playing with them?
Yeah. I mean, I called dibs.
This is the new game. Okay.
So I'll try to have it downloaded for you by the time you get home.
Okay.
Yes, I called dibs on Grim tomorrow, so.
So we're gonna go ahead and raid out the. Sorry.
You're good.
We're gonna go ahead and raid out the Idget TV. He is a friend of Blast. He is playing COD Modern Warfare 3 tonight. I hope everybody at least sticks around for the raid and says hi.
Yeah.
And I also hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will catch you as soon as I can after tonight.
We appreciate you hanging out with us.
100%. And I am sorry for all the tech issues tonight.
Hopefully it was still an acceptable podcast despite that, though.
We will catch y'all later.
Bye!